I'm standing inside of a Pepper's ghost, named after John Henry Pepper in 1862. This theatre device was used in Gothic theatre to have ghosts appear and disappear. Meet Father Francis Orpier, a French Roman Catholic priest who was sent to Benin, West Africa, from 1902 to 1926. Orpier was sent by the African Mission Society, and while he was there, he became an expert in Vaudan religious practices. Much of the footage within which we are playing was captured by Orpier in this period. Contrary to a belief in the faithful representation of reality that prevailed in the early days of photography, the use of a Pepper's ghost in South Africa today, and in relation to this silent film collection, literally and figuratively displaces the narratives within which this material was conceived. The Pepper's ghost allows us to enter the image, to play with its narratives, and to multiply its possible meanings. These artistic experiments within this medium call up the paradoxes of an archive. They remind us of the nature of a ghost and its capacity for haunting. Meet Albert-Kahn, the philanthropist who was responsible for funding Orpier's mission to take this film footage in 1930. Albert-Kahn made his money by speculating first on gold and diamond mines here in South Africa. Once he had made his fortune, he was interested in creating his passion project, the Archive of the Planets. In his words, "I would like to put stereoscopic photography, the cinematograph, and screenings to work on a large scale in order to once and for all capture the aspects, practices, and conditions of human activity whose fatal disappearance is only a matter of time." Interestingly, this is the only image that exists of Albert-Kahn, as he himself refused to be photographed. It was his passport photo. So, why this collection? It is part of an ongoing collective project titled Moving Pictures, Controversial Memories. It is about interdisciplinary analysis between ethnology, cinema studies, the history of representation, and contemporary art. Collaborating heritage institutions are the Muséum du Quai Branly, the Albert-Kahn Museum, and the French Cinema Archives. The concerns and actions of this project are analysis, remediation, the reuse of cinema materials developed in controversial historical contexts, colonialism in particular. Collaborating institutions are the Nanterre University, Paris, the Department of Image and Contemporary Arts, Paris 8 University, the African Worlds Institute, Paris, the University of Obome, Calavi, Benin, the Francophone Regional Center for Advanced Research in Social Scientists, Bucharest, and the Center for the Less Good Idea, Johannesburg. It was December 2021, and I was invited to the initial project meeting of this collaboration. It was in Paris and taking place in French, and so, understanding very little, I was forced into reading the room, watching for facial expressions, listening to tones of voices, but I was there to see the footage. I remember a scene, a funeral. The brother of the king had died. His body was being removed from his shelter and wrapped, pain etched on the people preparing him. The room moved forward, soaking this in with great interest. A new scene. We're in a kraal. 2 goats are roaming. 2 men enter and swiftly capture the goats by their hind legs, swinging them over their shoulders and connecting their heads on a large rock. A small gasp escapes my body. The room moves back, and I'm aware of tutting tongues, deep breaths, audible empathy.